This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. Scott has the night off. The recent arrest of a substitute teacher in Manatee County for molesting 3 girls is raising questions about how teachers are hired. ABC7's Adam Cellini has more on that story tonight.
After 3 girls ages 10, 12, and 13 confessed to Manatee County deputies that 29-year-old Brad Bellinger had been molesting them, we learned Bellinger was working as a substitute teacher in the district. Parenting specialist Todd Markle knows the news can give any parent chills.
We want our kids to learn. We want them to be comfortable in that situation. So certainly, any teacher, whether it be teachers, whether it be us, whether it be teachers in school, certainly extremely important.
The sheriff's office says Bellinger's victims weren't linked to his job at the schools, but aren't ruling out any student victims. Markle says it would be unexpected, however, in Manatee County.
This is a very rare occurrence. We certainly don't like to see when it happens, but at the end of the day, we do have to trust our school system.
Substitutes like Bellinger only require a 2-year degree to qualify for teaching, compared to a 4-year and state certification required for full-time teachers. But all employees, subs included, must perform a fingerprinted background check.
They are screened for both the Florida Department of Law Enforcement as well as FBI screening, so it meets both the state and federal requirements for working with students.
Substitutes also spend a half a day in conduct training before entering a classroom,
which includes a code of ethics training, which is about professionalism. There's also teacher management and instructional skills, along with our child abuse requirements under the law.
In light of the charges, the district has removed Bellinger from substitute teaching and say his return would be unlikely.
That was ABC7's Adam Cellini reporting. An unthinkable case of child neglect has led to the arrest of a Sarasota couple. Police say Amanda Dean and Joseph Dromschauser, along with 5 children, were living in dangerous conditions at a home in the 1300 block of 18th Street. During a welfare check of the home, police discovered animal and human feces on the floor, as well as broken glass, rotting food, and a strong odor of urine throughout the home. There was also no running water and no way of disposing of human waste.
These living conditions, and in this case in particular, is quite heartbreaking. These conditions that our detectives came in contact with on Monday were some of the worst they've ever seen in the history of working at our department. These 5 children were living in just absolute filth.
Joseph Dromschauser has been bailed out of jail while Amanda Dean remains behind bars. They are facing 5 counts of child neglect. Dromschauser is also facing drug charges. Police say the children are okay and they are now working on getting them placed with family and friends. Governor Rick Scott wants law enforcement in Florida to get a pay raise next year. He believes the state's highway patrol troopers, wildlife officers, and state law enforcement agents should get a 5% raise. He says the nearly 4,000 sworn officers deserve these pay raises for all of the work they've done in 2016, including responding to 2 hurricanes and the Pulse nightclub shooting. Scott will include the $11.5 million budget request in a presentation to state legislators next year. The Florida legislature will consider the pay raise during the regular session in March. Senator Marco Rubio is getting involved in a dispute between a Palmetto apartment complex and its residents. Many of the residents at the Bayside Villas are complaining of a bed bug infestation and discrimination. Also, the property owner says the renters' claims are untrue. Marco Rubio has since learned of the situation and is reaching out to local officials to get more information. Senator Rubio has previously been involved in exposing other federal housing-related problems across the state. And now let's head over to Bob and get a check on our forecast. It is hot and humid.
Yeah, temperatures today were in the low 80s across the area. And interesting, you mentioned it earlier, Haley, a lot of folks commenting on our Facebook page with these photos that were sent in. Get a look at this fog bank. It rolled in just around 10:30, 11 o'clock and continued to move down the coast. This one from Kathy looking out over the Sarasota Bay toward Longboat Key. You can see that huge sea bank of fog, I should say. And then get a look at this one, Norm Schimmel getting this one. Norm, we sending these shots in. This is right over Sarasota Bay. Here's the Ringling Bridge, and you can see that Interesting formation as some warm, moist air actually traveling over the relatively cooler water of the Bay and the Gulf of Mexico, shutting the Sunshine Skyway Bridge down temporarily just for about an hour or so as the visibilities drop below a quarter of a mile real quick there. 74 degrees right now. The Bay has cleared out as far as the fog goes here. Still some fog around. The dew point temperature 69. That's way up there. That cold front's still back well to the north of us right now, and it's a weak cold front, so don't expect temperatures to drop drastically. It's still hanging off over north central Florida. It will continue to move to the south and be clear by sunrise tomorrow. You'll notice that you can still see some fog around. It's right there over parts of Venice, stretching down toward Inglewood and Minnesota Beach, and also possibly down near Rotunda. Now, this fog is offshore of Lido as well as the Longboat Key. There's a chance it could move onshore, but right now it's near Venice and just to the north there near Osprey, near Nokomis, mainly all the way down to Inglewood. So still some fog out there, but we are anticipating partly cloudy skies through the evening. Temperatures staying warm up until 11 o'clock into the upper 60s. We'll let you know about the weekend, which is fast approaching, coming up in just a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Venice is planned to hire 2 more inspectors to help handle new housing permits as moving forward. The City Council approving the ordinance on its first reading for the budget amendment on Wednesday. A city building official says single-family homes have seen a steady increase over the past 5 years. The cost for these 2 new positions and with benefits would be around $170,000 a year. The City Council will have one last meeting on December 13th, and that is when they will approve or deny the ordinance. The Suncoast is home to dozens and dozens of nonprofit foundations, and 5 local ones came together to gain some support. Sarasota's Tiger Bay Club hosting those foundations at today's luncheon. The presidents of the Community Foundation of Sarasota County, the Gulf Coast Community Foundation, and several others detailed the history of their organizations and their contributions to the Suncoast. It puts these local leaders and hopefully others at the luncheon and beyond in the spirit of giving, just in time for the holidays.
We've got 4 of some of the biggest, 5 actually, of the biggest foundations in the state, and they're all right here in Sarasota, and all of them rose up organically from Sarasota.
The next Tiger Bay luncheon will take place on January 5th. And still to come on your Suncoast News, the man credited with helping Siesta Key's great reputation on the Suncoast, discussing the beaches and the latest issues involved. Plus later, 11 people are freed after being held hostage at a bank in Florida. Why the sheriff says law enforcement was able to act so swiftly.
The agents at SWC would like to show you pictures of all the homes that they've sold quickly for their clients. But they're just too many to show. Contact SWC today and find out for yourself. We just market your home better.
ABC7 News at 7 weeknights.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
Black Friday's biggest deals are still here. That's right, the Black Friday sales event is going strong at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the technology and comfort you'd find in a luxury vehicle. Right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
What makes America's #1 beach even better? How about seafood and music? Don't miss the Siesta Beach Seafood and Music Festival happening Saturday and Sunday, December 3rd and 4th from 10 to 6 p.m. Savor mouth-watering Florida Gulf Coast seafood dishes by top restaurants and chefs while you enjoy great live music from some of Florida's top musical groups. So grab your family and friends at the Siesta Beach Seafood and Music Festival December 3rd and 4th. For more information, visit seafoodfestivals.com.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
One of the most powerful people in the world, well, when it comes to rating beaches, is in Sarasota tonight. You may not recognize the name Stephen Leatherman, but you probably will know the name Dr. Beach. ABC7's Ray Collins spoke with him just moments ago and joins us now live from St. Boniface Church on Siesta Key. Ray.
Haley, indeed, the doctor is in tonight on Siesta Key. He's also a professor at Florida International University, but he's better known, as you said, as Dr. Beach. Of course, back in 2011, he rated Siesta Key the best beach in the world. We love him for that. He was talking to us earlier today on Siesta Key. He addressed the Siesta Key Association out here at St. Boniface Church. He was mostly concerned about whether there should be dredging between Siesta Key and Lido Key on Big Pass. He is not being paid by either side in this, but he does have a strong opinion as to what the Corps of Engineers and the city of Sarasota should do.
I'm here because of the controversy about dredging Lido Inlet and what effect it might have on one of the best beaches in America, Siesta Beach.
The Corps of Engineers does not think it'll have any effect.
Well, I know there's been modeling done. I haven't looked at all the studies, been a lot of studies, but I'm not sure modeling necessarily is going to tell you the whole answer, and we can't take a chance.
So Dr. Beach is suggesting an environmental impact study. And as far as Siesta Key, he did visit that beach again. He said he wishes that they would ban smoking there. A county official says it's not the county's decision, but rather in Tallahassee. Much more of our talk at 11. For now, on Siesta Key, I'm Ray Collins. Haley, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ray. A lot of people really wait for those Dr. Beach rankings every year. And Bob will be back with your forecast after this.
I'm Alan Cohn. Controlling drones. The FAA is rolling out new rules for the devices, but how hard will it be for local law enforcement to manage?
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
During the past 10 years, Tidewell Hospice volunteers have provided more than 1 million hours of service. They sit with patients, giving caregivers a break. They work in offices. They take their furry friends on pet therapy visits. They even clown around. Every task performed by a volunteer makes a difference in the lives of our patients and their families. Join Tidewell's volunteer team. They're truly 1 in a million. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Well, Bob, that fog and those low clouds just blocking the view of the bay almost completely.
Pretty interesting, too. It rolled right in pretty quickly and shutting down the Sunshine Skyway Bridge.
Right.
You know it was pretty thick if that happens.
That happens,
We did that yesterday. By the way, I want to thank everyone for sending in their
birthday
wishes.
to
I got so many. I
yesterday.
can't respond to all of them on social media, but I want to thank everyone that did do that. And also to Gabby, the bird out at Save Our Seabirds, who sang happy birthday to me, which was unexpected. The first time in 57 years that a bird has sung happy birthday.
That's
right.
awesome.
It's amazing. We are looking at this fog earlier. Anna Maria webcam. Speaking of birds, I'm going to show you this. This was right around 11 o'clock or so, and we had some of the white birds that you saw there earlier, are white pelicans that are down. Again, you saw that earlier. Those are around town, so keep an eye on those. We saw a few of those at Save Our Birds Sanctuary out on Ken Thompson Parkway on City Island yesterday. So go out there and visit them. A great location there, a great idea that has moved forward in the last 4 years there. Islander Club, Carolyn Hill getting the sunset tonight. Looking out there from Longboat Key. Beautiful one it was. Appreciate that. If you have a photo, send it to pics at mysuncoast.com, or we'll pick it up off mysuncoast.com, or as well as Facebook, our Facebook page as well. Not much going on here with rain, a few showers. Well, inland, our current conditions, 74, still warm, still muggy, and the humidity fairly high at 85%. There's still a chance to get some more fog up in Manatee and Sarasota counties. Already got some still hanging around from Venice southward, so that is still in play tonight. 78 degrees, that was the high. 76 is our normal. Some areas east of I-75 did warm into the low 80s today. 67 was the morning low. Will be a little bit cooler tomorrow as a result of some slightly drier and slightly cooler air filtering in behind this front that kind of brought that fog with it. As far as temperatures go, here we have into the low 70s right near the water, where the water temperature is at 73 with that west wind. It keeps things fairly uniform there, but inland areas still in the upper 70s, 78 degrees now into Arcadia. Well, over the southeast, all is fairly quiet. That frontal boundary still just hanging on to the north of us, so it will slowly sink southward, but the winds behind it are not all that strong, so we're not anticipating a big drop in temperatures. We will see those winds switch around more to a northeasterly direction. Today, they were out of the south and southwest and kind of warm things up there. That warm, moist air kind of overriding the cooler Gulf of Mexico water temperature, bringing that advection fog or sea fog in. And again, you can still see that front just to the north of the Tampa Bay area. Some low clouds and some fog still hanging out along the west coast of Florida. Temperature now in Boston, it's 50. Montreal, though, 39, 29 in Bismarck and Rapid City, 26. So some very cold air starting to spill in over the northern plain states. And it's not going to make it down here anytime soon, but next week, it may. At this time next week, we may see some much cooler air moving on in. 50 in Atlanta right now. As far as the futurecast goes, there goes the front. By tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, still just right over the top of us. But then pushing on to the south, we'll see partly cloudy skies, winds turning more to the east. More rain across Louisiana and Texas. Some of those storms could be rather intense, too, tomorrow afternoon and evening, so we'll keep an eye on that for you in Oklahoma and Texas. And then for the southeast, though, not as much, just a lot of clouds hanging on there. For boaters tomorrow, winds will be a bit brisk. Northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas will be 2 to 4 feet. And a moderate chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now has warmed up actually to 73. Beaches will see a high right around 77 degrees. Inland areas into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. A low tide upcoming 6:53. High tide will be at 12:21 and sunrise at 7:04. The forecast checks in like this tonight. Still some fog around, patchy, and then 63 for your low. Partly cloudy skies. So that low temperature above average tomorrow. Look for looks like a warmer temperature still into the upper 70s to low 80s inland areas. And we'll see some sunshine around, some clouds in the morning, and the extended forecast does call for upper 70s near the beaches, and we'll see a nice weekend ahead. Saturday and Sunday, sunshine, highs in the low 80s. A storm system brings a good chance for some showers around on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the temperatures finally starting to drop by Thursday of next week. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. A man is in police custody and accused of holding 11 people hostage at a bank in Florida. Authorities say 23-year-old Nicholas Humphrey threatened almost a dozen people at a credit union in Jacksonville before they were rescued by SWAT team members. The Jacksonville sheriff says Humphrey put his gun to the back of the head of one of the hostages. Then the SWAT team stormed into the bank. He says the team was well prepared for this incident.
You know, those guys work and train hard every single day for days like today. And it paid off today. We were able not only to resolve it, but resolve it peacefully, you know, through some really professional expertise, again, to be able to make the right decision at the right time and be able to execute that, and again, take this individual into custody and rescue the hostages.
The sheriff says 23-year-old Nicholas Humphrey was taken into custody without incident. He adds no shots were fired and no one was injured. Federal health officials say more than 500,000 people in Florida have signed up for Obamacare in just the last month. Open enrollment began at the beginning of November. Officials with the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services say 515,000 people have renewed their coverage or selected a new plan. Floridians make up about a quarter of the 2 million Americans signed up for Obamacare. People who want coverage for the new year should enroll by December 15th.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up on Suncoast Scene, we'll tell you where you can get the best tickets in town.
First out the door when it matters most. And this month, Made in America is back. 200 reports and counting. He asks, he listens. When American jobs are on the line, he's right there. Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com. A-N-D services.com.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WindGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WindGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Types of timber, cuts of meat, cooking times, temperatures, rubs, seasonings, sauces. You name it, they know it. That's what makes them who they are, Sonny's Pitmasters. And proud of it. Come get some baby back ribs at Sonny's Barbecue. On their own or paired with favorites like jalapeno cheddar hot links or pulled or sliced pork plus 2 sides and bread. Sonny's Barbecue. Local Pitmasters since '68.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
What makes America's #1 beach even better? How about seafood and music? Don't miss the Siesta Beach Seafood and Music Festival happening Saturday and Sunday, December 3rd and 4th from 10 to 6 p.m. Savor mouth-watering Florida Gulf Coast seafood dishes by top restaurants and chefs while you enjoy great live music from some of Florida's top musical groups. So grab your family and friends at the Siesta Beach Seafood and Music Festival December 3rd and 4th. For more information, visit seafoodfestivals.com.
The holiday season is in full swing and the Suncoast is celebrating. ABC7's Linda Carson joins us with Suncoast Scene and a list of events and festivals to brighten your weekend. Linda?
Well, we may not have snow for Christmas here on the Suncoast, but we do have some things that you cannot find up north. For instance, the annual Venice Boat Parade sets sail Saturday night at 6 p.m. And there's more. The 21st annual Sarasota Holiday Parade steps off down Main Street Saturday night at 7 p.m.
This year, you're going to see 25 new floats and units, which we're excited about. We had a few that couldn't make it this year for reasons, but it's going to be some brand new ones. And talking to the chick, the Festive Floats lady out of Tampa, who's bringing more floats down here than she ever has.
And watch for the ABC7 team. We'll be in the parade cruising down Main Street. The Bradenton Blues Festival starts Friday night. That is a free concert. And then on Saturday, it's 11 to 8 p.m. And remember, this was named the best blues festival in the country last year. It's at Riverwalk for the 5th year, and it has an awesome lineup of artists.
3 of the artists have won Blues Musical Awards, which is a Blues Grammy. Victor Wainwright's been the Piano Player of the Year 3 times. We've got Ronnie Baker Brooks, legendary. Lonnie Brooks, that's his son. Larry McRae's another great artist. Slam Allen's an up-and-coming new artist.
The American Fine Craft Show Sarasota is at Robarts Arena Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you'll find gifts here you won't find anywhere outside a museum.
This is a level of craft that is really more fine art of craft. Many people use the word museum quality, along with a lot of work that has what we call very affordable and very appealing price points.
And there's a wide variety of different types of crafts to choose from.
So we've got fiber wearable art, art for the walls, painting, sculpture, fabulous leatherwork.
And here's where you can put some magic in your life. Beauty and the Beast opens at the Manatee Performing Arts Center this weekend. It runs through December 18th.
This is the timeless tale, and everybody wants to be entertained and go through all of the different enchantments and just be taken away for a while to some place that doesn't exist but has a happy ending.
And the play has fantastic costumes and an awesome set.
Beauty and the Beast is all the buzz right now with the upcoming film, and I think we are the hottest ticket in town.
And Katasan at the Ringling Museum is decked out in all of its holiday finery, and its decorations are praised in a national AAA magazine. I was so thrilled when it said one of the best places to go was Katasan.
That's pretty cool.
It
I
is.
have not been in, I've only seen like the very front room. I haven't gone through the whole
it's
thing.
lovely.
Nice. Yes, it is. Lots going on, too. Tomorrow, lighting of the tree at St. Armand Circle. We got music on Main, too.
Yeah.
We got the parade on Saturday. Sunday, we got the
gosh.
run. Save our birds, save our seabirds. It should be a fun-filled weekend.
Yeah,
too.
designing women fashion show on Saturday. Lots to do. We'll see you at 11.